morning, everyone. My name is Mejía, and I'm a university student at the fourth semester, and today I'm going to talk about the social, economic, and political strategies that should be taken in account so that Togo can start being classified as less developed country and move forward become a developed country. And Togo is a small country located in West Africa. Despite its strategic location, natural resources, and young populations, Togo still faces serious challenges such as poverty, environment, limited industrializations, weak institutions, and inequality. These problems have kept the country on the list of less developed countries. Development is not only about economic growth, it is also about improving people's quality of life. Strengthening institutions and ensuring equal opportunities. In these presentations, I will analyze social strategies, economic strategies, and political strategies that could help Togo achieve environment. Third part is context of Togo as a less developed country. Before analyze the strategy, it is important to understand Togo's current situation. Togo economy depends mainly on agriculture, phosphate mining, and informal trade. Another major challenge is poverty. Many families struggle to meet basic needs such as food, housing, and healthcare. In addition, environment affect young people, creation, frustration, and migrations. Institutional weakness and limited political participation have also slowed development. For this reason, Togo needs comprehensive and long-term strategies to move forward. Social strategies. I will begin with social strategies because humans develop in the foundations of national development. Education. In this part, education is one of the most important strategies for Togo. Although just is primary education, they improve. Many challenges remain, such as school drop, a lack of training teachers, and limited access to secondary and higher educations. To become a developed country, Togo must invest in quality education, teacher training, school infrastructure, and digital educations. Education allows people to acquire skills, reduce poverty, and participate actively in society. Technical and vocational education is especially important for Togo. Not all students will attend university, but they use another case social strategies, healthcare, and Togo access to healthcare is limited, particularly in rural areas. A developed country guarantees access to basic and preventive healthcare in cities. Investment in hospital, clinics, medical personnel, and prevention programs can reduce mortality, improve life expensive, poverty reduction and social inclusion. Reducing poverty and inequality is essential. Social protection programs, full security initiatives, and employment training and help improves living conditions. Gender equality inclusions of vulnerable groups were also crucial. Women and young people represent a large part of Togo populations, and their participations in education and decisions made must be strengthened. 3 point is economic strategies. Now, I will discuss economic strategies which are necessary for growth or stability. One of the main challenges for Togo is depends on agriculture and now materials to become developed. Togo many diversity in economic be investigating in agro-industry, manufacturing, service, and small industries. Adding valuable or agricultural products can increase income and reduce poverty. For example, processing agricultural goods local instead for exporting them. Materials create jobs and creates national revenue. Support for small and medium enterprises. Supporting small and mediums general employment and local economic access to credit, entrepreneurship training, and formalization programs can help business grow. And infrastructure and investment. Investment in infrastructure In another case, strategy improves roads, ports, electricity, and internet access, increases productivity and transfer investment and developed country and reliable infrastructure that support economic activity. Employment and productivity is job creation is fundamental economic growth and must generate decent and stable employment. Improving productivity through technology, training, and innovations allows Togo to compete internationally. Point 4 is political strategies. Political strategies are the foundations of sustainable development. Strengthening institutions. Developed country has strong and transparent institutions in Togo. Strengthening public institutions, these judicial systems, and public administration is essential to build trust and efficiency. Fighting corruption. Corruption is a major obstacle to develop. Fighting corruption through transparency, accountable, and sitting oversight helps ensure that public resources are used effectively. Political stable and governance, political stable and long-term planning are necessary. Develop policies should continue beyond political cycles, includes governance, reduce social conflict, and promotes cooperations. Another point is international cooperations. This is example, international corporations can support development through financial assistance, technology transfer, and capacity building. However, cooperation show national capacity, not creation independent. Next characteristic is the role of citizens and youth. Development is not only the responsibility of the government, citizens also play an important role. Education, civil responsibility, respect for the law, and participations in democratic process strengthen society. Young people in particular are key to Togo's future. Investing in youth education and employment create long-term benefits. As a university student from the University of the Force Armespe, I believe that development requires long-term visions, investment in people, and collective effort. With community and cooperations, Togo has the potential to achieve sustainable development and improve the quality of life of its populations. Okay, next characteristic is geographical and strategic. Togo has the potential to achieve sustainable development in respect to the life quality of life of these populations. Togo has an important geographical and strategic locations. In West Africa, it has access to Atlantic Ocean, which allows maritime trade towards the port of Lom, one of the most active ports of the region. This gives Togo a great opportunity to become a logistic and trade with the neighboring local countries such as Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. However, this potential has been fully developed is limited infrastructure, weak industry capacity and governance challenge, and improving for managing customs efficiency and transportation network could significantly boost trade and economic growth. A developed country takes advantage of the geographical positions to integrate into regional and global markets, and Togo can do the same in its investing strategy. Next characteristic to talk about is agriculture and rural development. Agriculture employment a large percentage of Togo populations, especially in rural areas. Crops such as maize, cassava, yarns, coffee, and cocoa are essential to for food security or income generations. However, agriculture in Togo is mostly traditional and low productivity. Farmers often lack access to modern technology, irrigation systems, and financial support. Climate change also affects agriculture production, causing drought and floods. To move toward development, Togo must modernize agriculture through access to improved seeds and fertilizers, irrigations and water management, farmer training and cooperatives, agro-processing industries. Modern agriculture increases productivity, income, and rural employment, reducing poverty and migrations. Three characteristics is education quality and human capacity capital. Why access to education has improved the quality of education remains a serious challenge. Many schools lack adequate materials, training teachers, and technological resources. Human capital development is essential for economic transportations. Education should be aligned with labor market needs, focusing on science, technology, engagement, and vocational skills. Scholarships and support programs for disadvantaged students can reduce inequality. Additionally, investing in women education has proven to have strong social economic benefits. As developed countries see education not as expensive but as long-term investment. 4 points is youth employment and migrations. Togo has young populations, which can be either an opportunity of the risk. High young employment creates frustration, social instability, and migration to the other countries. Creating employment opportunities for young people through employment programs, vocational training, and public-private partnership is essential. When young people includes and hopefully they become agents of development instead of leaving the country. 5 characteristics is energy, technology, and digital transformations in Togo. Access to reliable energy is a key factor for development in Togo. Electricity access is still limited, especially in rural areas. Investing in renewable energy such as and social and well power can improve energy access and reduce costs. Digital transformations, including internet access and digital literacy, allows business, education, and public service to function more effectively. Technology can help Togo states of development if applied correctly. 6 point is governance, democracy, and rule of law. Strong governance is essential for development. This includes respect for the rule of law, independent courts, and transparent public administrations. Limit political participations and with democratic institutions have slowed progress, promoting dialogue, accountability, and science participations, trust, and stability. A developed country is not only rich but also fair and well governed. 7 point is regional and international integrations in Togo. This is a member of regional organizations such as ECOWAS. Regional integrations allows countries to trade more easily, share infrastructure and cooperative security and development projects. International partners show a focus on capacity building as technology transfer not long-term depends on aids. For my opinion is Togo to move from a less country to a developed country. It must implement, integrate social, economic, and political strategies. Social strategies focus on education, healthcare, and inclusions. Economic strategies promote diversifications, employment, and productivity in Togo. For example, in Togo, this is different capacity to trade, share infrastructure, and cooperative in security, agriculture, and another technology key situations. So this is political strategies, strange institutions, fly corruptions, and ensure stability. Um, my opinion, this is this is amazing possibility in Togo for the challenge to create new technologies, um, another create new new possibilities to agriculture in the country, and for example the regional the integrations is this is amazing country to draw more easily, share infrastructure in the peoples, and helps accountability, responsibility, participation, stability, and developed country is not only